begin tonight with the very latest on an important eyewitness news alert.
The Kent County Water Authority has the latest round of testing and has come back clean for any signs of bacteria. But tonight, tens of thousands of Rhode Islanders remain under a boil water advisory because of the lingering threat of E. coli contamination.
We first told you about the advisory right after it was issued yesterday, and we've learned it will be at least 3 more days before it's lifted.
And now our top priority is to help you keep yourself and your family safe and to clean up any confusion about the situation.
Here's a breakdown of who's affected. Kent County Water Authority customers in Coventry, East Greenwich, West Greenwich, as well as most of West Warwick, including the Brookfield Platte section of town.
The boil water advisory is also in effect for Kent County water customers in Warwick, including parts of the Apponaug to Route 2 and people living in the Potawatomi section of Warwick who get their water from the city of Warwick.
Also affected are Kent County water customers on Hope Road and 7 Mile Road in Cranston, a small portion of Scituate, and just 4 commercial buildings in North Kingstown serviced by the Kent County Water Authority. All other North Kingstown residents do not need to boil their water.
If you live or work in any of those areas, the health department says you should boil your tap water at least for 1 minute before using it for drinking, cooking, or otherwise ingesting it. You should also refrain from bathing small children in the water so they don't accidentally get it in their mouths.
Not only are an estimated 25,000 Rhode Island homes and businesses affected, but the water is also off limits to schools and at least 4 local communities as well.
Tonight, we have a team of reporters gathering all the key information you need to know. Eyewitness News reporters Shantae Lance and Susan Hogan are standing by.
Our in-depth coverage begins with Eyewitness News reporter Todd Wallace, who's live with the latest update.
And Mike and Susan, this 11 million gallon water tank behind me is the center of this boil water advisory because this is the water tank that contained the E. coli. But finally today, the Kent County Water Authority got some news they have been waiting for.
Afternoon, Kent County Water.
Finally, a little good news for customers of Kent County Water Authority.
The first set of test results, which we took on Sunday, came back clean of all of our coliform sites, so we're pretty pleased with that.
That result is the very important first step toward getting their customers' lives back to normal.
A couple of more we have to do. We've already got another set into the lab. We'll find out tomorrow, and then one on the next day, which will be Wednesday. Hopefully, if they all come back clean, then maybe the state will let us release the boil water on them.
It's only 5 right now that I'm getting, but like I said, I'm sure I'll be back for more.
That may be enough to put a smile on the face of Dorothy Mathias, but she's still not too happy it took so long to alert so many customers that there was a problem in the first place.
With all the taxes that everybody's paying for, property taxes and things like that, that they should have taken some of that money and put it towards getting a, an alert system in place like FEMA.
News media blitz. We contacted all the news agencies, radio, TV, and print media.
So there's no alert that goes
We have no alert. Someone had indicated, or one of the other press people called me today and talked about an Amber type alert. That's not in the protocols today.
However, when we pressed Tim Brown with the Kent County Water Authority a little bit further on that issue, he did admit that this is a problem that needs to be addressed. Now, the mayor of Warwick and a representative with the Rhode Island State Emergency Management Agency are very unhappy with the Water Authority because they say there has been a lack of communication from the Water Authority. Tim Brown with the Kent County Water Authority says there's a very good reason for that. You will hear from both sides coming up at 6 o'clock. Reporting live from the West Bay Mobile Newsroom, Todd Wallace, Eyewitness News.
Todd, how is it they can get a test result this afternoon that was taken only last night when it took 3 days to get the test results from last week?
Yeah, that's a good question. It's almost like going to the doctor's office. You go to the doctor's office, you get a clean bill of health. There's no further testing that is required. However, if there is a problem or something comes up suspicious, then therefore there is required more testing. This is what happened here. A problem came up. They weren't sure what the problem was, so more testing was required. That's what took 3 days. Last night, tests were taken. They got the results today, clean bill of health. So far, 2 more tests to go. Mike, Susan?